Hi guys, DrawwithLaraChan here. Today we're going to be drawing a Scarlet Macaw. So what's special about Scarlet Macaw is how beautiful the colors fade into each other. We're going to be using red, that's going to fade into orange, yellow, blue, and then back to red. And I also kind of did like a little background for us. Super exotic, beautiful bird. I guess they live up to 45 to 65 to even 70 years. That was pretty cool to learn about. For this drawing, we are going to be using a technique where we break it into a few different shapes. We're going to start with making an oval shape like so, and we're going to add a circle and make that circle, break it into like a 2/3, and so that we could add the beak. Also, we are going to make sure that we have the feathers. They start off a little bit bigger here and fatter, and then they get a little bit narrower. And also down here, it's going to be just one continuous piece. So these are some few details that we want to work on. And let's get right into it. For today's drawing, we are going to be using an 8.5 by 11 printing paper, a pencil, eraser, a Sharpie, and some crayons. That's it. Very simple. This is all we need to make our beautiful macaw, Scarlet Macaw come to life. We are going to start our drawing by making shapes, and we're going to start with the oval shape. A slanted oval shape, that's going to be the body of our macaw, like so. And then the head will be a circle. And some tail sticking out on this side. Actually, some feathers sticking out and more feathers sticking down. And this is the general shape that we're going to be using. Next, we are going to be making another oval shape inside of our circle to kind of give us a guide of where the beak is going to be. So we will leave that there. And then from here, we're also going to start planning out the legs and the feet. Let's see. Okay, like a boomerang shape, like so. And this is just a general guide, so we will leave that there. Now that we have our general shapes laid out, we're going to start planning the actual body. So to do so, we're actually going to start with the head, and it's not going to go in. We're actually going to close this out like so. So bring those two together. And just think of fluffy, feathery texture. And from here, this is going to help us plan out where the beak is going to be. So we are going to start from here, bring it out. Pause for a second and bring it back and close it. Now that we have our beak shape laid out in here, we're going to bring that shape up like so and do a little step out like this and close it. Or it could just be a straight up like this too. It'll work. Like so. And from here, we're gonna go down. And remember, fluffy texture. And from here, we're gonna put out where the black part is going to be. So this area is going to be shaded. And from here, we are going to make another area that's going to remain white, like so. And this area is going to remain white, and the eye will go right here. Make a circle. And make another circle inside. That will be the eye. So let's go over our lines again. We have our beak. We have our head. And this side, pretty much, you could divide it into 3 different colors. The top portion is going to be red. So this is all going to be red. And the next part is going to be yellow. And the bottom is going to be blue. And we'll continue the same idea. It's going to start with blue and fade into red. And it's going to be red here and a little bit of blue on this area. Let's take a Sharpie and start tracing. As you are tracing your drawing, please add feathers starting from thicker, larger ones to narrower, more thinner versions of the feathers as it goes down. Trace the feet that you had already drawn with pencil and give it some texture by adding more feathers and fluff around it and giving it more details, giving it a claw. Next, let's erase our lines. Let's color in our masterpiece. Now this is the fun part. We're going to start with our red. We know that the head of the macaw is going to be red. That's why it's called the Scarlet Macaw. So we will start with the red crayon. Please take your time and make sure to blend your colors, red to orange to yellow to blue. It makes a beautiful effect when the colors come together. Continuing with the shading and giving it value, I want it to get darker around here. And also for the lines that we drew, we want to make those areas darker as well. Next, we're going to get our black crayon and we're going to add some shading. Thank you so much for watching and drawing with me. Please like and subscribe.